Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Zodiac Soul Insights, your source for cosmic inspiration and insightful astrological predictions. Today, I'm going to tell you what the stars have in store for you in May 2025, a month of change, clarity, and new twists of fate. Watch this video to the end for a brief breakdown of the predictions by decade of birth, and you will receive important advice from the universe. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell to not miss future predictions for your sign. Put a like and write in the comments what events happened to you in May. May is the time when you feel the call of freedom. Inside, you awaken a desire to rethink and refresh everything. It is a time when all sorts of issues will be resolved quickly. May can bring new acquaintances. It is good to learn new things. Insights may come, especially if you have been engaged in introspection or inner transformation in recent months. However, be prepared for unexpected twists and turns, especially in the second half of the month. The May full moon will bring important results in matters that may have taken a long time to resolve. This can status in your personal life, as well as work, career, and residence. Transformational Pluto this month will primarily affect the destinies of those of you born between the 23rd of January and the 25th of January. Pluto shows that it is time to change and let go of things in your life that no longer have any perspective, whether we want them to or not. Fiery Mars, the planet of power and energy, will be in opposition to your sign and sector all month in your relationships with key partners for you. He will be checking what we have learned during his loop, which began in October 2024, whether we have learned how to effectively and mutually beneficial relationships without competition or rivalry. The end of May activates your fifth house of the horoscope, which is the sector of holiday joy, light, and elevated emotional state, the sector of entertainment and hobbies. Therefore, at the end of May, you will only have the desire to relax and have fun. Let's discuss in detail the most important astrological aspects and events in May and their influence on your zodiac sign. Until May 10, the planet Mercury, which symbolizes information, contacts, documents, calculations, will be in your third house of the horoscope. It has been here for quite a long time. Since the first days of March 2025, it left this sector during its retrograde loop, and it could create delays in business and the need to redo something or wait for some answers that you had in late February or early March 2025. All of these issues will come to their logical conclusion, and there will be no need to wait or redo anything. It is primarily about matters that are related to organizational issues, short trips, with the execution of any documents, questions that relate to shopping or moving. Also, there may be a meeting with a person that you are waiting for a long time. For example, you expect that this person will help you to understand something. This is also the time in which you can get some information that you have been waiting for a long time. From May 10 through May 26, the planet Mercury will be in your fourth house of the horoscope. Mercury is responsible for information, documents, calculations, and the fourth house of the horoscope is responsible for the house, our place of residence, family matters, real estate matters. At this time, you can decide within the family important issues related to joint travel, shopping. In this period, it is good to buy something in your home and improve it. This is the time when you can solve the issues of rent, change your place of residence, solve issues with the documents of your real estate. At this time, your house can be visited by guests. On the downside, in this transit, there may be disputes within the family, which may concern a major purchase, or in financial matters. The planet Venus, which symbolizes earthly goods and joy, will be in a favorable aspect to your zodiac sign in the third house of your horoscope throughout the month. Venus symbolizes profit, and the third house is the house of commerce, the house of trade, the house of selling and shopping. At this time, you can make profitable purchases or sales. It can also be good news related to the people around you. Venus is the symbol of women, so you may meet with women more often during this period. It may be close relatives, co-workers, or friends. May 12 is a busy full moon in the sign of Scorpio, in your 10th house of the horoscope. The full moon is always the completion, the culmination, its results. The 10th house is the highest house of our horoscope. This sector shows our step on the social career ladder. This full moon will bring completion and clarity, results in one of the most important issues for you in this time period. This can be about work, career, status in your personal life. The planet Mars, a source of strength and energy, is in the 7th house of the horoscope all month, in the sector of partnerships and interactions with people important to you. Mars is opposite your sign this month, which gives opposition and confrontation. But on the plus side, it gives good interaction with the people around you. When together, you can accomplish much more than each on their own. And on the minus side, it can give that people may have a different opinion from yours. Transiting Mars in this sector is testing what you have learned in interacting with the people around you during its loop that began back in October 2024. On May 15, the planet Jupiter will be in hard aspect to the karmic lunar nodes. This is an important checkpoint in relation to those matters that you started back in May or June 2023, an opportunity to evaluate the fidelity of the decisions you made back then. The question may concern money, finances, how much you correctly distribute your income. The question is how much you should save, and whether you should save on yourself, what you should limit yourself in, and what you should not. From May 17 to May 25 is the time when the annual cycle of updates is turned on. These days there is a conjunction of the Sun, Mercury, and Uranus. This conjunction occurs in your 4th house of the horoscope, includes the annual cycle of updates. What does this mean? Usually, we are always making plans for what we want to update or change throughout the year. It could be a change of hairstyle, style of clothing, start exercising, update your gadgets. At the same time, the beginning of the cycle occurs in your 4th house of the horoscope, where still from 2018 there is revolutionary Uranus, which makes your residence or family matters unstable, brings a lot of changes, brings impermanence, but Uranus is ready to leave this house on the 7th of July, 2024, and in matters with family and residence, there will be much less change. On May 27, there is a new moon in our 5th house of the horoscope. These are new subjects, new opportunities, and interests. The timing of this new moon is very favorable for you and is in a good luck aspect to your zodiac sign. The 5th house of your horoscope symbolizes joy, luck. This is the time when you will be looking for new sources of pleasure. You may feel lightness, elevated mood. Also, the 5th house is the house of creativity and feelings, tin. It is a period when you can get carried away with something new or a person. It is a time of flirtation and a playful mood. On May 25, an important event occurs. The planet Saturn, the ruler of karma and responsibility, moves into the 3rd house of your horoscope for 3 years. Saturn is a strict inspector, and the past 3 years he spent in your financial house of your horoscope, he could give some restrictions and additional load of responsibility. For the next 3 years, Saturn will make a favorable aspect to your sign and will be here until April 2028, making your financial matters much easier. It will now inspect how rationally you spend your time, how efficiently your life is organized. Saturn in this house of the horoscope will bring you many blessings. Love. Single Aquarians, it's your time. Dating very unconventional and attractive people is possible. A new wave will begin in partnerships, more honesty, support, and emotional openness. Ideal. Short trips together, soulful conversations, new common goals. Career and finance. There will be a chance to make a name for yourself in the professional sphere. If you work in a creative or social field, make the most of May. Money, unexpected income is possible, but don't be in a hurry to spend. It's better to invest in self-development or travel. Personal energy. A period of inner renewal. There will be more energy towards the middle of the month. Suitable for meditation, belief work, transformational practices. Decade by decade forecast. Aquarius, the 1st decade, the 20th of January, -30. A time of profound transformation. Pluto is active in your degree. This is not a crisis, it's a rebirth. Tip: don't be afraid to let go of the old. After cleansing, new strength will come. Aquarius Decade 2, the 31st of January, the 9th of February. A month of growth and movement. Anything you've been putting off could go uphill now. Tip: take initiative, especially in business and the public sphere. Aquarius the 3rd, decade, the 10th of February, -18. Uranus prepares unexpected events, proposals, acquaintances, trips. Advice: trust your intuition. It will lead you on a new path. Advice from the universe: be true to your uniqueness. Now is not the time to follow the beaten path. Find yours. If you felt resonated with this prediction, Put a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. 2a-1/re.o. And write in the comments what decade you're in. Let's see how many cosmically conscious Aquarians we are. See you in the next few videos on Zodiac Soul Insights. May the month of May be magical.